Raj walked down the school hallway with his eyes on the floor. His shoulders hunched forward as if trying to make himself smaller. The backpack he carried seemed too heavy for his thin frame. The 16-year-old boy had been at Lincoln High School for only 3 months since his family moved from another state. So far, making friends had been impossible. Every day was the same. Raj would try to slip into classrooms without being noticed. He would eat lunch alone at the far end of the cafeteria. When the final bell rang, he would rush to leave before the bigger boys could find him. But today was different. Today, Raj had forgotten his math notebook in his locker. By the time he went back to get it, the hallways were full of students excited for the weekend. Raj tried to stay close to the wall as he made his way toward the exit. That was when he heard the voice that made his stomach turn cold. "Hey look, guys, it's Teacher Pet," called Tyler, the football captain. Tyler stood a full head taller than most students, with broad shoulders and a smile that teachers trusted but other students feared. Raj kept walking, hoping Tyler would find someone else to bother. But luck was not on his side today. "I'm talking to you, new kid," Tyler said, stepping directly in front of Raj. 3 other boys from the football team moved to form a circle around him. "What's the rush? Don't you want to hang out with us?" Raj looked up briefly. "I need to catch my bus." "No, you don't," said Tyler, grabbing Raj's backpack and pulling it off his shoulder. "First, you need to help us with something." "Please give that back," Raj said quietly. His heart was beating so fast, he could feel it in his throat. Tyler unzipped the backpack and turned it upside down. Books, papers, pens, and Raj's lunch container crashed to the floor. Students passing by slowed down to watch. Some looked away uncomfortably, but nobody stepped in to help. "Oops," Tyler said with fake concern. "Looks like you dropped your stuff." The other boys laughed. One of them kicked Raj's math book, sending it sliding across the hallway floor. "Pick it up, Teacher Pet," another boy said. "Show us how smart you are." Raj felt his eyes burning with tears he refused to let fall. He bent down and began gathering his belongings, trying to ignore the laughter around him. His hands were shaking so badly he kept dropping things. "What a loser," Tyler said loudly. "No wonder he has no friends." The boys high-fived each other as Raj continued picking up his scattered papers. The school hallway had never felt so large, the floor never so hard beneath his knees. When most of his things were back in his backpack, Raj stood up slowly. His face felt hot with shame. "See you Monday, Teacher Pet," Tyler called as he walked away. "Maybe next time you can do our homework for us." Raj waited until they were gone before looking for his math book. It had slid all the way to the drinking fountain. As he walked over to get it, he noticed a small tear in his backpack where the zipper had broken. The school was almost empty now. Raj knew he had missed his bus. It would be a long walk home. At home, Raj went straight to his room without talking to his parents. He put his damaged backpack on his desk and sat on the edge of his bed. For a long time, he just stared at the wall. Then, almost without thinking, he took out his phone. His finger hovered over a contact named Squad. This was a group chat with 5 friends from his old neighborhood. They had promised to stay in touch when he moved, but Raj had been too embarrassed to tell them about his problems at the new school. Today felt different. Today, the shame of being alone was worse than the shame of asking for help. Raj typed a short message. "They laughed at me again today. I don't know what to do anymore." He pressed send before he could change his mind. Raj sat on his bed staring at his phone. 5 minutes passed with no response to his message. Maybe his old friends had forgotten about him. Maybe they were busy with their new lives that did not include him anymore. Then his phone buzzed. One message, then another, and another. Soon his phone was lighting up with responses from his old friends. "What happened? Who hurt you?" wrote Emmett. "Tell us everything," added Priya. "We are still your squad, no matter how far away you live," messaged Dev. "Do we need to come there?" asked Neha. "Just say the word and we are on our way," wrote Vikram. Raj felt something warm spread in his chest. For the first time since moving to this new town, he did not feel completely alone. His fingers moved quickly across the screen as he told his friends everything. How Tyler and his group picked on him every day. How the other students watched but never helped. How the teachers never seemed to notice. They call me Teacher Pet because I answer questions in class, Raj wrote. Today they dumped all my things on the floor and made me pick everything up while they laughed. There was a pause before the responses came back. This ends now, wrote Amit. We have the long weekend coming up. My mom owes me for watching my little brother all last month. I have some money saved from my job at the store, added Priya. I can ask my parents if we can all stay at our house, wrote Dev. They always liked you, Raj. Neha joined in. I can get us bus tickets. The school bus driver is my uncle, remember? So it is decided, wrote Vikram. Operation Squad Support begins now. Raj could hardly believe what he was reading. You guys would really come all this way for me? Of course we would, came the immediate reply from all 5 friends at once. That night, Raj slept better than he had in months. His friends had a plan. They would arrive on Friday night and stay until Monday morning. 3 whole days of not being alone. On Monday, things would change at school. Raj was not sure how, but his friends promised they would help him. The squad never broke their promises. The next morning, Raj woke up with a new feeling. He felt almost excited for the day. In math class, when the teacher asked a question, Raj raised his hand like always. He knew the answer. But this time, when Tyler made a coughing sound that clearly said loser when Raj spoke, Raj did not feel as hurt as before. Soon his friends would be here. They believed in him. They were coming to help him. At lunch, Raj sat at his usual table alone. Tyler and his friends walked by and made their usual comments. Still eating alone, Teacher Pet. No one wants to sit with a boring nerd like you. Raj looked up directly into Tyler's eyes. Not for long, he said. Tyler looked surprised. Raj had never talked back before. What did you say? Tyler asked, leaning down to put his face close to Raj's. I said not for long, Raj repeated, his voice stronger this time. Things are going to change around here. Tyler laughed, but he seemed unsure. Whatever you say, loser, I am going to make sure you regret talking back to me. As Tyler walked away, Raj took out his phone and sent a message to the squad group chat. They are worse than I told you. Are you sure you still want to come? The reply came back in seconds, from all 5 friends at once. We are already on our way. The squad has your back. For the first time in months, Raj smiled in the school cafeteria. Tyler had no idea what was coming. Neither did Raj, but he trusted his friends. The squad never failed each other. Never. Friday afternoon came slowly for Raj. The school clock seemed to move backward instead of forward. In his last class, he could not focus on anything the teacher said. His mind was on the bus that would bring his friends to town in just a few hours. When the final bell rang, Raj hurried to his locker. He wanted to leave before Tyler and his group could find him, but he was not fast enough. Going somewhere, Teacher Pet. Tyler appeared beside Raj's locker. 2 of his friends stood behind him, blocking the hallway. I need to get home, Raj said, closing his locker door. Not so fast, Tyler said. He put his hand on the locker, trapping Raj between his arm and the metal door. I have been thinking about what you said in the cafeteria, about things changing around here. Raj swallowed hard. He had been braver yesterday, knowing his friends were coming. Now, facing Tyler alone, that bravery felt far away. You think you are going to change things. Tyler leaned closer. Let me tell you how things work at this school. I decide who matters and who does not. And you, new kid, do not matter. The hallway was emptying quickly as students rushed to start their weekend. Soon, there would be no one left to see what happened. My dad is waiting for me, Raj lied. He will come looking if I am late. Tyler laughed. Nice try. We all know your parents work late on Fridays. No one is waiting for you. Raj felt a chill. How did Tyler know about his parents' work schedule? Leave me alone, Raj said, trying to sound stronger than he felt. Or what? Tyler pushed Raj's shoulder hard. What will you do about it, teacher pet? He will not have to do anything about it. A new voice came from the end of the hallway. We will. Raj looked past Tyler and saw 5 teenagers walking toward them. Amit was in front, taller than Raj remembered. Behind him came Priya, her long hair braided tightly. Dev and Vikram walked side by side, both wearing matching blue jackets with their old school logo. Neha came last, small but fierce looking. The squad had arrived early. Tyler turned around slowly. Who are you people? We are Raj's friends, Amit said, stopping a few feet away. And you are the person who has been making his life hard. Tyler looked at the group, clearly counting in his head. 5 newcomers against 3 of his own group. Not good numbers. This is none of your business, Tyler said. This is between me and the new kid. His name is Raj. Priya stepped forward. And anything that happens to him is our business. We are his squad, Dev added. Tyler laughed, but it sounded forced. His what? What kind of stupid name is that? The kind of name that means we stick together, Vikram said. Always. No matter what, added Neha. The squad moved to stand beside Raj, forming a line across the hallway. None of them were as big as Tyler or his friends, but together they looked solid, unbreakable. Tyler took a step back. Whatever. Come on, guys. These losers are not worth our time. As Tyler and his friends walked away, Raj felt the tight knot in his chest begin to loosen. He looked at the faces of his friends, people who had traveled hours just to stand beside him. You came early, was all he could say. We caught an earlier bus, Amit explained, giving Raj a quick hug. Good thing, too. Did you see his face? Priya laughed. He did not know what to do when he saw all of us. The squad is back together, Dev said, putting his arm around Raj's shoulders. Just like old times, added Vikram. Neha smiled at Raj. But this is just the beginning. We have all weekend to make sure those bullies never bother you again. Raj looked at his friends with wonder. How will we do that? Amit's smile grew wider. We have a plan, and you are going to love it. That night, Raj and his friends sat in his living room. His parents were happy to see the squad again and ordered pizza for everyone. While they ate, Amit explained their plan. We need to show everyone who you really are, Amit said. Right now, they only see the quiet new kid who gets picked on. Priya nodded. They do not know about all the amazing things you did at our old school. Like what? Raj asked, confused. I did not do anything special. The squad all looked at each other and laughed. Are you kidding? Dev said. You started the tutoring program that helped half our class pass math. And you organized the food drive that collected more food than any year before, added Vikram. Neha smiled. You were the one who stood up to those older boys when they were picking on me in 7th grade. You did not even know me then. Raj looked down at his pizza. That was different. I was comfortable there. Everyone knew me. No one knows you here either, Amit said. That is why we brought this. Amit pulled out a small hard drive from his backpack. Everything is on here. The videos from the talent show where you played guitar. Pictures from the food drive. The article from the local newspaper about the tutoring program. Even the thank you cards from the kids you helped. We are going to show everyone who you really are, Priya said. The real Raj. How? Raj asked. Vikram grinned. We talked to the principal before coming to find you today. We told her we were old friends coming to visit and wanted to do something special. She said we could use the school assembly on Monday morning, Dev explained. She thinks we are just going to play some music or something. But we are going to tell everyone about the real you. Neha finished. Show them who they have been ignoring and bullying. Raj felt panic rising in his chest. No way. Everyone will stare at me. It will make things worse. Trust us, Amit said, putting his hand on Raj's shoulder. This will work. The next day was Saturday. The squad took Raj to the mall. They helped him pick out new clothes that fit better and looked cooler. Priya knew about style, and she helped Raj find jeans and shirts that made him look more confident. Clothes do not matter, Raj said as they left the store. Tyler and his friends will still see me the same way. The clothes are not for them, Priya explained. They are to help you feel stronger. When you look good, you feel good. And when you feel good, you stand taller, added Neha. They spent the rest of the day at the mall, eating ice cream and talking about old times. Raj felt himself relaxing with his friends. He laughed more than he had in months. On Sunday, they met at the school. The principal had given them keys so they could set up in the auditorium. They connected Amit's hard drive to the big screen and practiced what they would say. Raj watched his friends work together. Amit was good with computers, making sure everything looked perfect on the screen. Priya organized what each person would say. Dev and Vikram moved chairs and tested the microphone. Neha made colorful signs to hang on the walls. I still think this is a bad idea, Raj said. What if everyone laughs? They will not laugh, Amit promised. And if anyone tries, we will be right there with you. As they were leaving the school, they saw Tyler and two of his friends walking across the parking lot. They were carrying basketballs and had clearly been playing at the courts behind the school. Tyler saw them too. He stopped walking and stared at the group. Just keep walking, Amit said quietly. Tomorrow is our day. But Tyler was already walking toward them, his friends following close behind. What are you losers doing at my school on a Sunday? Tyler called out. Raj felt his friends move closer to him, forming a protective circle. Getting ready for tomorrow, Amit answered calmly. What happens tomorrow? Tyler asked, stopping a few feet away. You will see, Priya said. Tyler looked at Raj, who was wearing his new clothes and standing straighter than before. Nice outfit, teacher pet. Did your babysitters take you shopping? Raj felt his face get hot. All the confidence he had built up over the weekend started to slip away. Then he felt Neha's hand slip into his, squeezing gently. Vikram put his hand on Raj's shoulder. Dev stepped slightly in front of him. We will see you tomorrow, Tyler, Amit said. Maybe you will learn something. As they walked away, Raj realized something important. No matter what happened tomorrow, he was not alone anymore. Monday morning came too quickly. Raj barely slept the night before. His stomach felt tight with worry as he got dressed in his new clothes. He looked at himself in the mirror. The dark blue jeans and green shirt did look good on him. Priya was right about that. But clothes would not change how people saw him. His phone buzzed with a message from the squad group chat. We are waiting for you at the main entrance. It is time. Raj took a deep breath. He could still back out. Tell his friends he was sick. Skip school today. But he knew the squad had worked hard all weekend. They believed this would help. He had to try. When Raj got to school, his friends were waiting as promised. They all wore matching blue jackets, like the ones Dev and Vikram had worn on Friday. On the back of each jacket was a large letter, A, P, D, V, and N, their first initials. We have one for you too, Amit said, holding out a jacket with the letter R on the back. Now we really look like a squad, Priya said as Raj put on the jacket. The school hallway was crowded with students heading to the assembly. Many looked at the 6 friends in their matching jackets with curious expressions. Some pointed and whispered. Raj could feel his face getting hot. Ignore them, Neha said quietly. Remember why we are doing this. The auditorium was filling up fast. The squad made their way to the side door that led directly to the stage. The principal was waiting for them. Good morning, she said with a smile. Are you all ready for your presentation? Yes, Principal Chen, Amit answered. Thank you for giving us this opportunity. I am always happy to support student initiatives, she said, especially ones that promote friendship and school spirit. I will introduce you in 5 minutes." As the principal walked onto the stage, Raj felt panic rising in his chest. "I cannot do this," he whispered to his friends. "Everyone will laugh at me." "No one will laugh," Dev promised. "But if they do," Vikram added, "we will be right there with you." The principal's voice came through the speakers. "Good morning, students. Before we begin our regular announcements, we have a special presentation from some visitors. Please welcome them to the stage." The squad walked onto the stage, with Raj in the middle. The bright lights made it hard to see the audience clearly, but Raj could feel hundreds of eyes looking at him. Amit stepped up to the microphone first. "Good morning, everyone. My name is Amit, and these are my friends Priya, Dev, Vikram, Neha, and Raj. We call ourselves the Squad because we always stick together. Always." Priya took the microphone next. "Most of you know Raj as the new kid, the quiet one who sits alone at lunch. But we know a different Raj, the real Raj." Dev pressed a button on the laptop, and the big screen behind them lit up with pictures. Raj at their old school, standing in front of a mountain of canned food. Raj teaching math to younger students. Raj playing guitar at the talent show. "This is the Raj we know," Dev said into the microphone. "Someone who helped collect more food for the food bank than any previous year at our school." Vikram spoke next. "This is the Raj who started a tutoring program that helped dozens of students pass math when they were struggling." The pictures changed again, showing more images of Raj at different events. "This is the Raj who stood up for kids who were being bullied," Neha said, even when he did not know them personally. The auditorium was completely silent. Raj could feel sweat running down his back. He looked out at the blur of faces, trying to find Tyler in the crowd. Amit took the microphone again. "We came here because Raj told us he was having a hard time fitting in. That some people were making him feel like he did not belong here." There was a long pause as Amit looked out at the audience. "But the Raj we know is strong. He is kind. He stands up for others. And we stand up for him. Because that is what real friends do." The squad turned to look at Raj. It was his turn to speak. They had practiced this moment all weekend, but now that it was here, Raj felt frozen with fear. Then, from somewhere in the audience, a slow clap started. Just one person at first. Then another joined in, and another. Raj looked out as the students of Lincoln High School began to applaud. Not everyone, but enough. That was when he found his voice. Raj took the microphone with shaking hands. The clapping was getting louder. He saw people standing up in the back of the auditorium. His heart was racing, but somehow he found the courage to speak. "Hello," he began, his voice quiet at first. "My name is Raj. Most of you do not know me. I moved here 3 months ago and have been trying to fit in." He paused, taking a deep breath. "At my old school, I had friends. I did things that mattered. I helped people. But here, I have been hiding. I have been afraid to be myself." The auditorium was completely silent now. Everyone was listening. "Some people here have made me feel small," Raj continued. "They have laughed at me for answering questions in class. They have called me names. They have pushed me in the hallway." From the corner of his eye, Raj saw Principal Chen stand up straighter, her expression serious. "But today, I want to start over. I want to be the real Raj again. The person my friends know me to be." Raj looked at the squad standing beside him, their faces full of pride and support. "I want to help make this school better, just like I did at my old school. I want to start a tutoring program here for anyone who needs help with math or science. I want to organize food drives and community events." He took another deep breath and said the most difficult part. "And I do not want anyone else to feel the way I have felt these past 3 months. No one should be laughed at for trying to learn. No one should eat lunch alone because they are afraid." The silence in the room was heavy. Raj could feel tears trying to form in his eyes, but he blinked them away. "If anyone needs help with schoolwork or just wants someone to talk to, I will be in the library during lunch period every day. And I will not laugh at you. I promise. Raj handed the microphone back to Amit, feeling both drained and somehow stronger. The applause started again, louder this time. Many students were standing now. Even some teachers were clapping. Principal Chen walked to the stage and took the microphone. Thank you, Raj and friends. That was truly inspiring. I think we all learned something important today about courage and friendship. She turned to face the students. I also want to say that bullying has no place at Lincoln High. My door is always open to any student who is experiencing the kind of treatment Raj described. And there will be serious consequences for those who make others feel unwelcome or unsafe at our school. As they left the stage, Raj noticed people looking at him differently. Some nodded as he passed. A few even smiled. It was a small change, but it felt important. In the hallway, a group of students Raj had never spoken to approached him. That was really brave, said a girl with curly hair. I am Emma. I would love to help with the tutoring program. I am good at English and history. Me too, added her friend. I am Zach. I could use some help with math. Actually. More students gathered around, introducing themselves. Some offered to help with the tutoring program. Others asked when it would start. A few even admitted they could use some help with their classes. The squad stood back, watching with smiles as Raj talked with his new classmates. This was what they had hoped would happen. As the bell rang and students headed to their first classes, Raj turned to his friends. Thank you, he said simply, for everything. The squad always sticks together, Amit reminded him. No matter what. Priya hugged Raj. We should go. Our bus leaves at noon. You are leaving so soon? Raj asked, suddenly worried about facing the rest of the day without them. We have to get back for school tomorrow, Dev explained. But we will visit again soon. And we will video chat every week, added Vikram. Neha smiled. Besides, it looks like you might have some new friends here now. Raj looked around at the students still glancing his way with new interest and respect. Maybe, he said, but none of them will ever replace you guys. As they walked toward the main entrance, Raj saw Tyler standing by the water fountain, watching them. For a moment, Raj felt the old fear returning, but then he remembered who he was. The real Raj, the one who stood up for others and for himself. He stopped walking. The squad stopped too, noticing his expression. I need to do one more thing, Raj said. Before you leave. Raj walked toward Tyler, his friends following close behind. Students in the hallway stopped to watch, sensing something important was about to happen. Tyler stood his ground, but Raj could see uncertainty in his eyes. After the assembly, Tyler knew that many people were now on Raj's side. What do you want, teacher pet? Tyler asked, but his voice lacked its usual confidence. I want to talk to you, Raj said calmly. Just talk. Tyler looked at the squad standing behind Raj. All of you against me. That seems fair. They are just here to support me, Raj explained, like real friends do. The hallway was getting quieter as more students stopped to listen. So talk, Tyler said, crossing his arms. Raj took a deep breath. For 3 months, you have made my life hard. You have pushed me, called me names, and laughed at me for answering questions in class. Tyler looked around nervously. Several teachers had now stepped into the hallway, drawn by the growing crowd. I want to know why. Raj continued. What did I ever do to you? Tyler did not answer right away. He looked down at his shoes, then back at Raj. You think you are so smart, Tyler finally said, always knowing the answers, making the rest of us look stupid. Is that really why? Raj asked. Because I answer questions in class. Tyler shifted uncomfortably. My parents expect perfect grades from me. When teachers compare me to you and other smart kids, I get in trouble at home. This was not what Raj had expected. He had thought Tyler was just mean. He had never considered that Tyler might have his own problems. I did not know that, Raj said, But hurting me does not solve your problem. Whatever, Tyler mumbled. It does not matter now anyway. After that assembly, everyone will be on your side. Raj was quiet for a moment, thinking. Then he said something that surprised everyone, including himself. I meant what I said on stage. I am starting a tutoring program. If you want help with your classes, I would be happy to work with you. Tyler's head snapped up. What? Why would you help me after everything I did? Because that is who I am, Raj said simply. The real me. The person who helps others, even when it is difficult. The squad moved up to stand beside Raj now, not behind him. We all struggle with different things, Emmett added. Raj was terrible at sports at our old school. I helped him practice basketball for months before he could make a single basket. And I helped Emmett with science, Raj said. That is what friends do. They help each other with the hard stuff. Tyler looked confused. Are you saying you want to be friends? After everything. I am saying I want a fresh start, Raj clarified. For both of us. Principal Chen had made her way through the crowd of students. She heard the last part of the conversation. That is an excellent suggestion, Raj, she said. A fresh start for everyone. She turned to address all the students in the hallway. The assembly this morning reminded us of something important. We all have different strengths and weaknesses. We all need help sometimes. And we all deserve to be treated with respect. The bell rang, signaling that first period was starting. Students began to move toward their classrooms, still watching Raj and Tyler. Think about it, Raj said to Tyler. I will be in the library at lunch if you want to talk more. As Raj walked away with the squad, he felt lighter than he had in months. He had faced his biggest fear and found his voice again. That was incredible, Priya said, as they headed toward the main entrance. I cannot believe you offered to help him. That is the Raj we know, Deb said proudly. Outside in the parking lot, a small bus was waiting to take the squad back home. Are you sure you will be okay? Amit asked as they prepared to leave. Raj nodded. I think so. Things will be different now. You know we are just a phone call away, Neha reminded him. Always. And we expect weekly updates, Vikram added. One by one, the squad hugged Raj goodbye. As they boarded the bus, Raj felt tears in his eyes. But they were not sad tears. They were tears of gratitude for friends who would travel miles just to help him find his courage again. As the bus pulled away, Raj waved until it turned the corner and disappeared from sight. Then he walked back into the school, head held high, ready for his fresh start. 2 months later, the main hallway of Lincoln High School was filled with boxes of canned food, bags of rice, and other non-perishable items. The food drive had been even more successful than Raj had hoped. Tyler's father had not only donated food from his grocery store, but had also offered his delivery truck to transport everything to the food bank. Teachers had given extra credit to students who brought donations. Even the local newspaper had written a small article about the school's efforts. Raj and Tyler stood in the middle of the hallway, counting boxes and checking off items on their list. I think we have more than last year, Raj said, looking at the totals. Last year? You mean at your old school? Tyler asked. Raj nodded. We collected 170 boxes there. I think we have over 200 here. That is because you got the whole school involved, Tyler said. Even the sports teams competed to see who could bring the most food. Principal Chen walked up to them, smiling at the mountain of donations. This is quite impressive, boys. The food bank director just called to thank us. He said this will help many families in our community. It was Raj's idea, Tyler said quickly. He organized everything. But Tyler got his dad to help, Raj added, and he convinced the sports teams to participate. We could not have done this without him. Principal Chen looked pleased. This is exactly the kind of teamwork and community spirit I love to see at our school. Well done, both of you. After she walked away, Tyler turned to Raj. You did not have to say that. About me helping. Why not? It is true, Raj said. Your dad's truck alone made this possible. Otherwise, we would have had to find a way to transport all this food ourselves. Tyler was quiet for a moment. You know, when your friends came that day, and you all did that presentation in the assembly, I was angry. I thought you were trying to make me look bad. That was not the point, Raj explained. We just wanted people to see the real me. I know that now, Tyler said. And it worked. People do see the real you. I see the real you. Students were starting to arrive for the day. Many stopped to look at the impressive collection of food boxes lining the hallway. Is it really leaving today? Asked Emma, who had become one of Raj's close friends. We should take a picture first. Good idea, Raj agreed. Can you get everyone from the tutoring group to come here at lunch? We should have a group photo with all the donations. Emma nodded and hurried off to spread the word. Speaking of your tutoring group, Tyler said, my cousin is starting here next week. He has trouble with reading. Do you think someone could help him? Of course, Raj said without hesitation. Bring him to the library at lunch any day. Emma is great with reading. Tyler nodded. Thanks. He is nervous about starting at a new school. I told him things are different here now. People help each other. Raj smiled. Things are different. Very different. At lunchtime, nearly 30 students gathered in the hallway for the group photo. These were all people who had either given or received help through the tutoring program Raj had started. Tyler stood next to Raj in the center of the group. As the school secretary prepared to take the picture, Raj's phone buzzed with a message. It was from the squad group chat. Check your email. We sent you something important. Raj quickly opened his email and found a message from Amit with a video attachment. The subject line read, "Play this right now. Trust us." Wait, Raj called to the secretary. I need to show everyone something first. He connected his phone to the big screen that had been set up in the hallway for a school announcement later that day. The video started playing. It was the squad, all 5 of them, standing in front of a familiar mountain of food boxes. Hello Lincoln High, Emmett said from the screen. We are Raj's squad from his old school. We heard about your amazing food drive and wanted to say congratulations. We also wanted to show you our collection this year, Priya added, stepping aside to reveal their own impressive stack of donations. We collected 190 boxes, Dev announced proudly. Which means, Vikram continued with a grin, that you beat us. Raj said you were aiming for 200 boxes, and it looks like you made it. We are not surprised, Neha said. When Raj puts his mind to something, amazing things happen. We have always known that about him. The video continued as the squad held up a handmade banner that read, Congratulations Lincoln High. You are all part of the squad now. When the video ended, there was a moment of silence. Then someone started to clap. Others joined in. Soon the whole group was cheering. Raj felt a hand on his shoulder. It was Tyler. Your friends seem pretty cool, Tyler said. Almost as cool as your new friends here. Raj looked around at the group of students who had come together because of the tutoring program and the food drive. People who would have never spoken to each other before were now standing side by side, celebrating their shared achievement. Ready for the photo? The secretary called out. Everyone gathered closer together. Someone shouted, Say squad, and everyone laughed. In that moment, as the camera flashed, Raj realized something important. He had not just brought his old self to this new school. He had created something new and perhaps even better. A community where people helped each other, where being smart was valued, where former bullies could become friends. And it all started the day they laughed at him, and he found the courage to call this squad.